was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not once too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for John Collins.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. John Collins is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Dunn in at the point guard. And for San Antonio, they've got Collins. Devin Vassell out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Dunn. And there's the pass to Markkanen. Back to Dunn. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. You look at the pace of the games today, Steve, the emphasis on shooting seems like it would have fit your game very well.
It's much more wide open offensively, Kevin. I would have loved that to have operated in a little more space. Buckets.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. About a minute played so far here in the first. Horton-Tucker. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Johnson against Dunn. Count that one.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Now Clarkson, he's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Shoots over Johnson. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Here's Clarkson following the bucket by the Spurs. Collins finds Horton-Tucker. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Collins with some nice D.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Buries it from 3-point range. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
First one falls for him. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve. trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Utah. This hasn't been the kind of year they envision. Time running out. And of course, there's the Spurs, a game behind. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Down against Vassell. Up top, Markkanen. Back to Horton Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Pass to Collins. Shoots over Clarkson. Shot by Collins, no good. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Horton Tucker. Outside, Markkanen to end the run. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. He was all alone on that one. Collins has got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And the Jazz call time here.
Numbers for Jones. His last 10 games, he's averaging 8 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
Now, here's Dunn. In the game against Toronto, very impressive. Markkanen passes to Collins. Back to Markkanen. Over Wembanyama. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Vassell, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They double him with Wembanyama. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a replay.
And here is Johnson. His last outing with 20 points. A 3-ball. Collins grabs the miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Markkanen kicks to Clarkson. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in. Clarkson's got it back down to single digits for Utah.
Tough points from Clarkson. He can make the hard buckets.
Kicks it out to Collins. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Back to Dunn. Tries a 3. Horton Tucker's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Boy, Steve, Trey Jones is a great story of continuing to work at your game.
Yes, it is, Kevin. He's developing into a nice point guard who can run the show. The vision continues to get better, and points are coming in bunches. It's clear he's putting in the work.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The speed and agility of Trey Jones is flat out impressive. And it needs to be, because that's how he gets the better of larger opponents.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Jazz trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dunn against Vassell. Dunn attacking. And it's good for 2. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
This is a common scenario for Chris Dunn. Pushing the action, drawing contact, making a play.
Wembanyama left side. No good on the 3. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Markkanen in the corner. Inside, here's Collins. A rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dunn against Jones. Wembanyama outside. Back to Vassell. And Dunn over to help. Vassell finds Johnson. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Collins, a screen on Dunn. Here's Jones. He can't get that one. Dunn with some nice D. Clarkson on the wing, covered by Vassell. From the wing, Johnson with the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Markkanen passes to Dunn. Horton Tucker with it. In the corner, Collins with it. Nailed from three-point land.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And for a guard, Taylor Horton Tucker has elite strength and length.
GA, he weighs around 230, has a 7'1" wingspan, and he's athletic. And it really shows up on the defensive end, guarding multiple positions.
And the Jazz making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group. The top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. Lauri Markkanen third.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
This group, they all play big, and the numbers they're able to put up on the glass makes them so valuable.
Collins, good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Done with it. He has 6. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Vassell. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs leading by 6. Over Collins. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Yep, it counts.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
To the wing on the left. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Clarkson. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Branham. Dunn covering. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Spurs. Wembanyama comes in for Zach Collins. And McDermott subbed in for Vassell. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. Jazz trail by 6. Agbaji, the pass to Dunn.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
1:19 left in the first. Here's Sohan. Branham. Good. Nice job down low. And the Spurs lead by 6.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Over to the left wing. Collins in the post. Defended by Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. And too long on the shot. San Antonio leading by 6. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Terrific pass from Sohan, showing how skilled a facilitator he is.
Dunn dishes to Markkanen. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On deep, Collins knocks down the 3-ball. Collins has got 6 points.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Here's Sohan. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Agbaji. Dunn right side. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest. That game against the Raptors in Toronto. They've got Doug McDermott and it's Osman in at the power forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now, here's George. Picked by Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here's Sohan. The pass to Branham. Hits it from three-point range. Branham's got his second bucket of the night. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
So it's San Antonio now after the basket by Utah. A three from Wembanyama. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Olynyk against Wembanyama. Outside, Markkanen. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Olynyk. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Olynyk sets a screen for Sexton. Goes up again.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Sohan, the pass to Osman. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Sohan after the basket by Utah. Pass to Branham. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Sohan missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Sexton, the pass to Olynyk. Outside for Sexton. Here's Sensabaugh. He has yet to score. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Trey Jones comes in for Jetty Osman. The Jazz making a switch here. Here's Sohan. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Jordan Clarkson, Chris Dunn.
Here's Wembanyama. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Shot, high post. And it's Sohan missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And this summer, Jordan Clarkson opting out of his contract and a nice new multi-year deal.
Reason why GA coming off a season where he set career highs in scoring and assists. Time to get paid.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hey, Steve, when Sohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal in the full throttle. All gas and no brake.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
And that one misses.
A top 10 pick in the 2022 draft. Jeremy Sohan is a hustler, plays extremely hard, is a coach's dream.
Now, here's Dunn. He's got 8. Over Jones. Dunn misses. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is drawing admirers far and wide, including some who know their hoops, like LeBron James. LeBron says he's for sure a generational talent. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. Nobody has ever seen anyone as tall as he is, but as fluid and as graceful as he is out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree. He is different. And it's Sexton slamming it down.
Leaving no room for error. Sexton showing how powerful he can be around the rim.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Jones. Passes to Osman. Back to Jones. And the layup is good. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Utah calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for John Collins.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now, here's Dunn. 8 points for him. Pass to Horton Tucker. The Jazz again can't hit it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Branham, defended by Horton Tucker. Olynyk against Jones. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Now, here's Dunn. Defense is right there. And Olynyk kicks to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Markkanen. Over Wembanyama. No good off the front iron.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Branham can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Dunn. And he banks in the layup. Dunn's got 10 points in the game.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Here's Jones. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Horton Tucker. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty basket. Here's Jones. The teardrop falls in. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty shot by Trey Jones. I could watch floaters all day.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Dunn. He's got 10. Now, Horton Tucker. Kicks it to Markkanen. Releases. Johnson with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Jones. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's got a nice inside-out game. You pick your poison when you're defending Clarkson.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Check in for Utah.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Dunn. He's putting up 9 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Now here's Jones. 8 points for him. The 10-footer finds the target. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Shoots from the baseline. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Left side, Collins. Clarkson outside for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Down low. Shot by Collins, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Collins gets double-teamed. Olenek the pass to Collins. And Jones pulls it down. Spurs leading by 10. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Collins has got 11 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Collins. He's guarded closely. And there's 1:45 left now here in the second. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here. A big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
Vassell, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Right side, Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Jones. The shot's good from Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Collins. 11 points in the game. Here's Wembanyama. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Jazz trail by 11. There's the pass to Collins. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's Wembanyama. 10 points for him. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Collins kicks to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Clarkson against Vassell. Horton Tucker with it. He had 16 points in the win against Toronto. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the key to having such a strong first half?
We played good D.
That was 4 words. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
These dudes, I'm telling you guys, this is a great field. Some high risers on this list.
Yeah, athletically and in ranking to make the contest. Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Utah Jazz.
Obviously, jacking up threes and coming up empty hurts. But I don't think they're going to go away from that because it's the core of what they do.
But we have seen them run other plays, and in some cases. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Dunn. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Collins, and it's Dunn in the point guard.
Drawing fouls, something Chris Dunn did a great job of in college. Nice to see him doing it at the pro level.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. San Antonio leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Pass to Vassell. Offline with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Clarkson. Now the feed to Dunn. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Vassell, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his third assist on the night.
You see Vassell's confidence growing at the arc. He is getting more comfortable out there.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Dunn. Four on the shot clock. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Vassell wide open. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Over Johnson. And it's off the back rim, no good. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for one, Jay Jones.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. On the wing, Jones. Dunn covering. Jones against Dunn. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Jazz trail by 18. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star.